Welcome to John's Tutorials! This is episode 5, CV Curve Animations. Chris isn't here. Now I'm in charge.
John, get off the laptop. John, get off the laptop.
No, don't hit me,
John,
please.
I'm warning you. John.
No, stop, ow, stop, no.
John,
Seriously, stop,
ow.
ow.
There, that's better.
That actually really hurt.
Shut up, John, stop being a whip. Anyway, this is CV Curve Animation.
Give it to us!
Okay.
Okay, carry on.
Calm down, John.
I wanted to do...
This is CV Curve Animation. This is my little rocket. Just push play. Whee. Not too fancy, but I don't think it's that bad.
Hey, it's a good thing to start with.
John offended me. He said it was like year 1 work.
No, year 1 college work.
Year 1 college work.
When you first start there, this is typical beginner stuff.
It still hurt my feelings.
Get alive.
Anyway, let's start a new scene. No, I don't want to save it. First thing we gotta do is create what you want to move. And yes, it should have a point at the end. It just makes it easier for starters. So, make a cylinder, zoom in on it, right click, vertex, just grab the middle one, and just drag it out. Hooray! We have a rocket. We're ready for liftoff.
Indeed.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Anyway, just rotate it so it's on its side. As we're going to do, we're doing CV curves from the side. You can do them straight upwards. It's exactly the same, except you have to draw the CV curve above what you've made and not to the side of it. But this just makes it easy for me. So just rotate 9 degrees, go to modify, reach transformations, make everything to go to 0. And now we can build our CV curve. So, you should go to the animation tab, which is in here. So like before we went to polygons, now we're going to animation. Then go to create, CV curve tool. And then you should see this little, what would you call that, crosshairs?
Yeah.
If you,
Well, that's what you would call them.
that's what I would call them.
Typical Chris.
John, you're too loud, I'm turning you down.
Okay.
There we go, it's better.
Alright.
Push the space bar to go into your 4 view. Oops, sorry. Click on the screen first, then click your space bar to go into your 4 view. Right, you want to go into your, well, this is my front view, but this should be your side view. It's just depending on which way you rotated your object. Anyway, go so you can see the side of your object, and then start clicking. Just make a path. Just click, click, and you'll see this line will appear. That is the actual CV curve. And you can do the same with the top. You can make it go side to side, and let's just make it go up here. Make it go around and then down, and then finally it'll squiggle up there. Then you have to push the enter key. So click on your perspective and push enter. I think I clicked a little bit too hard. It's made my CV curve go over there. But oh well. Right. Now click your object and move it to the end of the CV curve. Make sure it's in line. John's being very quiet in these recent tutorials.
I was just thinking, I'm really hungry.
Look fans, I do the tutorial and all John can come up with is, ooh, I feel a little bit hungry.
I was going to say, wouldn't it be better if you just line up to the straight path instead of going straight onto the really rotated one? Okay, fine, it's your tutorial, I'll be quiet.
There's nothing wrong with this lovely path. Yeah, it is the same, it's just the fact that I've done it in 3 dimensions by clicking in the different windows. You can just do it in 1 dimension by doing it in the side view or the top view. Right, anyway.
But why do it in 1 when you can have 4? Whee!
You mean 3. 3 dimensions,
4.
John.
4.
Right. The 4th dimension's time.
I don't care.
Anyway.
You do it over time. There you go.
Click shift, then click the CV curve, then click the P button. Or I mean press the P button to parent it. So now they're attached together. After that you want to go to animate, which is in the animation tab. Click animate, go down to motion paths, and then go to attached motion path, and then click the box. This will bring up this window. Now this is a bit of trial and error, I found. Simply because it really depends on which way your object's facing. So play around with these. At the moment I've got the front axis as Z and the upward axis as X. But as you can see here, the front axis is in fact X. So I'll change that to X, and Z is on the side when I want the up axis to be Y. Let's apply that.
When you clicked X, it went on to Z automatically.
There we go. Sorry, I didn't have my screen selected. Make sure the screen's selected just by clicking on it, and you can just press Control Z to reselect them both. But as you can see, it's doing a bit of a backwards turn here. This is probably because I've got inverse front on. Just let's try clicking that off. As I said, it's trial and error. It's always different. Pretty much every time you make a CV curve, it's going to be different, unless you've done it hundreds of times. Let's try applying that again. Oops, I have to click back on my screen. Click my path. Apply.
Oh.
It's being a pain.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on. Select transformed object. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's because I had already applied it and I was trying to apply it again. So remember, every time you do it, to undo the CV curve. If you click it and it's the wrong way, push Control Z to undo it. Don't click apply multiple times, it won't work. There we go.
Yeah, as he's just demonstrated.
As I've just demonstrated. As again, I'm tired, okay?
He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose.
Yes, on purpose. Just remember, don't apply it twice. So if it doesn't go the way you want, Control Z it to undo, and then try something different, then click apply again. So let's close that, and let's see this thing take off. Please take off. Yay! Whoop! Okay, the reason it's going a little bit fast is because I've only done it over 24 frames.
It looks like the Korea rocket, eh?
John, you can't say that on the tutorial!
No, keep this going, no one cares.
Anyway, let's just change this to 300
It's all in
frames.
good taste.
I hate you. Anyway.
No, this is gonna be good to watch over.
Anyway, the reason it's gone to 24 frames is because when I was in motion path, so if I go back to motion path, I had it set to time slider at the time, which at the time was at 24 frames. So when I closed it, it starts the path and ends the path at 24 frames. I could have changed that by going start or start to end and then changing the start and the end time. But that's pretty much CV curve animation. This is our second of our 3 videos we're doing tonight. There might be a fourth one if I get my way.
Really?
And then we'll do active and passive rigid body animation. John, that's end dynamics. That's not active passive.
I'm an artist. Leave me alone.
I'm an artist. I don't know what I'm doing.
It'll all come back to me when I open Mayor again.
It'll come back to him soon. Anyway, that's good night from me. And anything to say,
And
John?
good night from me.
Thanks, John.